I guess you could say it was chaos. Warren Beatty stated the obvious after this year's epic gaffe at the Oscars, where he announced the wrong winner for Best Film. Apparently I'm favored to host next year's Oscars. Warren Beatty just told me. Very excited. Comedian Ricky Gervais saw the funny side. I said to him, no. 2 words, elasticated trousers. Mel Giedroyc gave some crumbs of wisdom to her bake-off replacement Noel Fielding. Some years you have your year and some years you don't have your year. Largely snubbed by this year's Grammy nominations, hitmaker Ed Sheeran licks his little wounds. For years I was hated, and now I'm beloved. Barry Manilow is delighted since coming out as gay in April. Here's hoping he doesn't come out as a comedian. When he was first born I had never even changed a nappy. It's not something I would predict is a hobby. Former One Directioner and first-time dad Liam Payne gets to the bottom of raising a newborn. I showed up, put my costume on, said my lines and stayed out of trouble. That's all I ever do. It beats working for a living. Sir Anthony Hopkins describes his role in Transformers: The Last Knight as a fantasy job. I've got plenty of mates that didn't make it to 60, so I am grateful to be here. Comedian Dawn French was not having a laugh about reaching the landmark age this year. I took so many driving tests because I was so out of it. On one occasion I nodded off during the test, and when I woke there was a note on the seat saying, "You have failed." Ozzy Osbourne isn't called the Prince of Darkness for nothing. He couldn't keep his eyes open, even when behind the wheel. People find it strange we are friends. Why? I'm proud of her. This is what women do, support each other. Model Daisy Lowe had Strictly Pal Louise Redknapp's back during the singer's Annus Horribilis. I'm flawed, but my intentions are good, and I will never be perfect, but I will continue to evolve toward that. Actress Jane Fonda gave herself a pat on the back. I've done some movies that went right in the toilet, right? Arnold Schwarzenegger came clean about his box office stinkers, including 1993's Last Action Hero. I don't read books. I only read minds. Liam Gallagher proves he's the king of the sound bites. Today reality television is built on hugging, and I find that hard to take. I have developed a level of aloofness, an anti-hug vibe. Comedian Frank Skinner did not embrace popular television. I have never been in a real altercation. I'm just being very honest, but I've never got into a fight, ever. Action film actor and former amateur boxer Liam Neeson admitted to only rolling up his sleeves when cameras are rolling. I pretended to be all suave and worldly, but actually I was like a jelly inside. The formidable Dame Judi Dench said she was starstruck when she met film legend Jack Nicholson. Elton used to ask me, "When are you going to make another album?" After a while I would say, "When are you going to make less albums?" Billy Joel exposed the rivalry between him and fellow piano man Sir Elton John. I was sitting upstairs in my bedroom one afternoon when I noticed in the nightstand drawer my gun that I keep for burglars. I looked at it a long time. Country singer Dolly Parton, above, revealed that she had once contemplated suicide after a failed love affair. I'm having a boy and a girl. I like the names Antoine and Antoinette. We secretly hope Anton du Becca, below, was not joking when it came to what he wanted to name his twins. If you are buying a Valentine's present, there's no reason it can't be for yourself. Unsurprisingly, it was all about loving yourself for Liz Hurley this year. I don't wear a baseball cap because I don't get noticed anymore. His solo album went to the top of the charts in 5 countries, but Niall Horan claims he was fading into obscurity immediately after One Direction. Life is not worth living without pie and a beer. Britain's Got Talent judge Amanda Holden, left, gets a huge yes from us for these fine words. When she met me once, she asked if I played an instrument. I said no, and she said that was a shame, as she would really have liked someone like me in her group. Paloma Faith confessed that the late Amy Winehouse wanted to rock with her. The only things I could say were, "How are you? What's your name? And where's the toilet?" Not only his dancing, but Strictly dancer Giovanni Pernis's grasp of the English language has also come on leaps and bounds since joining the show in 2015.